and a Today, we'll read a story about Perseus and his famous quest. Perseus shot through the sky like he'd just learned what his body could do. Hermes' winged sandals hummed at his ankles, and the wind tore at his cloak. Below him, fields, towns, mountains, then nothing but cold, angry ice sea. He was headed for the weirdest stop on his mission. 3 monster aunties who shared one eye and one tooth. And he needed what they knew. He heard them before he saw them. High, scratchy cackling that somehow cut through the wind. Perseus dropped out of the sky and landed right in the middle of them. The Grey Sisters were exactly as gross as he'd been warned. 3 ancient hags, all hair and wrinkles, born old and still getting older. They sat in a tight circle, passing the eye and the tooth, like they were playing some cursed version of hot potato. My turn to see. No, I want the tooth. You can't see if I can't smile. They were so busy snatching from each other that they didn't notice Perseus. So he did the smart thing. He stole both. He popped back a step. Looking for these? Instant chaos. A man. A thief. Give it back so I can see him. Give it back so I can smile at him. Perseus stayed calm. I'll trade. I give you eye and tooth. You give me your secret, where to find the nymphs of the West. They wailed, "No, Gorgon's secret! If we tell, the Gorgons will tear us apart." You can't die, Perseus said, but you can sit here blind forever. Imagine that. Hours, days, years. No face to go with the voice, just darkness. He pinched the eye a little. Feels kind of squishy. I could crush it. They broke. All 3 talked at once, sobbing and tattling over each other, and told him how to reach the far western isle, where Atlas holds up the far western isle, where Atlas holds up the sky, and Hera's golden apple tree grows. That was where the nymphs were, and where Perseus could get the gear to fight Medusa. Back into the air he went, following their directions over misty sea until the land rose up and he saw him. Atlas, a giant holding the sky on his shoulders, looking permanently annoyed about it. Nearby, in a green orchard, 3 glowing girls spun in a dance, the nymphs of the West. They saw the winged sandals and squealed. Hermes. Then, wait, not Hermes, a cute human. Come down, come dance, forget your quest. Even from the air, Perseus could smell them, apples and summer. He knew if he got too close, he'd forget what planet he was on. I would love to dance, he said, after I do what I promised. I have to kill Medusa. I need your help first. Then I will come back and tell you everything. They pouted, but he was good-looking, he was family, and he talked like he meant it. So they pulled him down and whispered the rest of the Gorgon info into his ear, where to go, what to avoid. Then they brought out the gifts. a bronze shield polished like a mirror, a curved, moon-bright sword, and the cap of darkness that makes you straight up invisible. "Come back and dance," they said. "I will," Perseus said, and meant it. He put on the cap and flew north to the place no one wanted to go, the stinking marsh where the Gorgons slept. The ground was full of statues, not sculpted, but people who had made the mistake of looking at Medusa. A man mid-step, a child mid-laugh, a rider halfway off a horse. Perseus took a breath, lifted his mirror shield, and moved by reflection only. He found them, 3 huge winged bodies, scales shining. 2 slept with their faces tucked away. 1 slept with her face exposed. In the mirror he saw it. Hair made of angry snakes, hissing and biting each other, even in sleep. "Medusa." He inched closer, watching only the reflection. The snakes writhed harder, sensing him. Perseus raised the sickle sword, aimed by the mirror, and swung. 1 stroke, clean, the head came off. The smell was awful. From the blood sprang 2 beings, Chrysaor and Pegasus, but Perseus didn't stick around to admire. The other Gorgons woke, shrieking, and launched into the air. They could smell Medusa's blood and hunted him like dogs, but Perseus was invisible and the sandals were faster. He got away. Medusa's head dripped in his pouch, still deadly. He didn't go home yet. He had a promise to keep. So he flew back to the island, dropped invisibility, and danced with the nymphs of the west all night. They let him pick a golden apple right off Hera's tree. Atlas saw, got jealous, and started shaking the world. Perseus was done playing. He took out Medusa's head, flashed it at the giant, and Atlas turned to stone, the mountain still holding up the sky. Then Perseus finally started the trip home. On the way, he spotted Drama on the beach, a princess Andromeda chained to a rock, a sea monster pushing toward her, and her royal parents crying on shore. Poseidon had sent the monster because her mom bragged too hard. Classic. Perseus didn't waste time. "I'll take care of it," he said, and dove. He hacked the monster until the water frothed red, grabbed Andromeda and flew her to safety. Then he said, basically, "I saved her, so I'm marrying her." The king tried to act kingly about it, but Perseus wasn't asking. He flew on with Andromeda. When he finally reached Sephiros, the island was partying. King Polydectes was forcing Danae, Perseus' mother, to marry him because he thought Perseus was dead. Perseus walked in like, "Surprise!" "I brought you your gift, Polydectes," he said. "The one you said I could never get." He told his mother to close her eyes. Then he pulled out Medusa's head. Instant statue party. Guards, king, everybody, stone. The threat to his mother was over. Even his grandfather, who'd once locked Dana away because of a prophecy, was there, and got turned to stone, too. Prophecy fulfilled. Afterward, Perseus did what heroes do. He thanked the gods. He gave the shield to Athene, and the cap back to Hermes. He kept the sandals and the sword, because heroes don't retire after one quest.